Hello and welcome to Race Space. Unfortunately, the live stream hasn't been working when we're trying to do this race. So when it eventually makes its way to you guys, this is going to be after the race is done. Um, Joining me on the chat as usual is Ratek. How's it going, man?
Good evening. Yeah, technical problems tonight, but we're getting our way around it.
Yeah, we tried to figure out a way that it works. Okay, cool. So just to give everyone a sort of quick run through of tonight, these videos are going to be qualifying round by qualifying round because we just don't want to lose any of our video. And obviously I'm going to be racing first, so Mark is going to take the first shift of the talking. But just before we get going, for those of you that have watched us before, you might see that Matsutsi is in a slightly different livery to what he normally uses on his Citroen. It's still the number 11. The reason behind that is one of the members that we used to race with a few years ago, he actually joined us for the second season of Rally Fighters, and he was in the first season of Rally Fighters on ice. And he joined us for the first ever Race of Nations we did in the BAC Monos for Team Norway, Elboy. I actually mention him every now and again because he was one of our controller players. He recently passed away, I was told, so it's quite unfortunate. So we are racing in memory of Elboy. He was a great guy. Ratek, you joined that season, so you might remember racing with him as well.
Yeah, definitely do. Had some good races.
He was one of the fastest guys that I've seen on controller for Rallycross, and this was his livery that he actually used. So Matsutsi just racing in his memory tonight, and we'll all be thinking of him. Okay, so let's get this underway. We're already a bit late, so we don't want to upset anyone. Okay.
Best of luck. Enjoy the race.
Thank you very much.
Make it a good one.
I'm sure it will be. It's hell, so
Yeah.
it's always
it's a
interesting.
driver's favourite, isn't it?
It is a big favorite among drivers. Sometimes that's not a good thing for us slightly slower drivers like me, because now I got to go even faster than I would normally.
Yeah, I mean, the circuit does throw up. It's got a nice little bit of room to it. It's you've got a bit of space to work. You know, you can use inside and outside. You've got
to go sideways. There's
yeah.
areas where if you don't, you lose time. So it's one of those cool tracks.
You're gonna see some cars that you don't normally.
I'm gonna get sorted and I'll speak after the race. Good luck to all the drivers, even though they can't hear me right now, but they'll hear me after.
Yeah, so as Carl jumps in to set his car up, you can see Matsutsi is on pole, Kyle next to him, and Kento just on row 2, just sitting in behind. This is a starting position where you drop down, so it's a very fast into the first corner approach, and plenty of room, but you can branch up to go through Joker as well at the same time. So race 1 underway. So Kento gets a flyer of a start there, right up in between them. Matsutsi going for the standard lap. The other two have gone for their Joker. Kento just in front of Kyle. Kyle's nice and sideways up the inside slightly, but they form coming down the hill. Looking like a nice tight race between them, just allowing Matsutsi to pull a little bit of the lead. Kento got a little bit out of shape going up the hill, just allowing Kyle to have a little bit of breathing room there. Just check, see how Matsutsi's getting on. He's a nice looking livery on the DS3. Seems to be just trying to put in the fast laps. Kyle not too far off the back of him. We'll try and capture the length that the Joker takes across this track. Matsuchi keeping it nice and smooth. And then the Mini Okada just had a shot. He's coming to shot now. Going up the hill. Kento not too far off the back of him, but nice bit of breathing room, both sideways, full smoke going into that corner. That's what we like to see. Just dropping down the hill now. You can see Matsushi, I think he's just pulled away a little bit. So he's just stretching his legs out. There's a 2.8 seconds back to car, just up to 3 seconds, depending on the fastness parts of the track. You see what lap we're on, lap 3 now. Just gone on to lap 4. Matsushi's gone into the Joker. He just gets the back wheels up, he's out of shape. That's going to allow Kyle to take the lead. See Matsushi's back wheels just gone up the bank, and that really does get the car out of shape. Lost a lot of time there. But Kyle coming around, keep it nice and clean now. Matsushi the second, and Kento, I'm not sure what happened to Kento. He dropped a little bit behind now. Kyle just coming over to take the first round of qualifying. Matsushi second, not too far behind, but I'm sure he'll be a little bit frustrated with the mistake in the Joker, but it's very easily done. Kento just comes over the line in third. So, it was a good clean race. Delivery there. Matsushi's flying. Of course, he'll be a little bit upset with his Joker, but I'm sure that he won't make that mistake for the rest of the evening. I think in between the races we've got a little bit more work to do in commentary. Carl got a screenshot everything and then just type through to the other competitors that the next race will be coming up, because obviously there's no live stream to watch, and that is a useful tool that we rely on heavily now. And I think a lot of different leagues, communities all rely on the tools that are available. Take them away and we're back to basics.
Okay, I've just realized, that's why it took me a while to get back here.
That's okay.
I just realized if I screenshot the results, it'll mess up the videos. So I'm asking the guys now if they can screenshot their own results in case things go bad our side.
Yeah, just have a backup.
Just to be safe. So I'm not sure yet. I can't speak to Kento because he's not in that chat, and Matsuchi is on silent. He's just said he's going to have dinner or something now, so I'm hoping that he gets it screenshotted so that I can leave the screen.
Okay.
Otherwise I'll just also take it with my phone for now. That'll be helpful.
Just doing the same with my phone as well, mate. There's a backup.
Yeah, just in case. Alright, I'm gonna go. Sorry guys, so things are a little bit different this week. Unfortunately, we don't know what's going on with PSN since they've announced that new PS5. They've forgotten about the PS4.
That's it, isn't it? They've moved all their admin onto the PS5, I think now, and
yeah, YouTube wants nothing to do with the PS4 anymore. Okay, so we're going on to the second race now. We got Alessandro's in already, so that is good. I'm just letting the guys know, race 2.
Yeah.
So race 2, we got Alessandro, we got BT, we got Kenny and Jacques. So we need those two guys to join. Sorry about the silence here, guys. I'm just typing. It's new to everybody, so we're all just figuring it out as we go here tonight. Alright. Oh, perfect. Mark, we'll get to chat because you're in the third race. So, Alessandro, Kenny, BT, and Jacques. Jacques, Kenny. Oh, I need to go there. Perfect. Okay. So, Alessandro, or Ali there, you would know him from the other night if you were watching our live stream for the Scorch series. Back then he was Trov, something we don't know how to pronounce, so we're pretty happy that he's changed his name now. I think he's quite happy about it too.
I got the hang of it. It was Fiato.
But okay, so they're all ready, so we're gonna start this one now. I'm so used to hitting the share button after all these races. I'm mentally having to fight myself now to not hit that button, because I screenshot every time after a race, but not tonight. Otherwise things are going to go horribly wrong.
I was going to say, it's when tools get taken away from us that you're so used to, it can really just mess up the flow a little bit, can't it?
Yeah, the only thing that would make this worse now is if Discord wasn't working tonight and if the phone ran out of battery.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll have to send you a letter.
Yeah. It'll take a couple of days to get these races done.
Yeah.
But so we got the cars lined up there. We got Jacques and Kenny look like they're out on front. Alessandro in that third Ford there at the back. And BT joining us again for his second race with us so far in this series. Nice to see him back. He didn't do too badly in Hockenheim for his first time. I'm looking forward to what he can do here. And they're off. We see Ali there just pushing through there. Pretty good start there. They've taken the Joker, Ali and Kenny. Ali running wide though. Pretty sure that's what his brother did earlier. Ali, the brother of Matsutsi there. So likely got his back wheels caught on that bank and pulled him into the gravel there. It's quite a common mistake, easy to make when you enter there with a lot of speed. Yeah, let's see how these guys go. BT holding second at the moment. Kenny's going to make a move up his inside now as he runs wide. And that gravel just pulling him to the left there into the wall over the jump. Jacques, though, has benefited from this going on at the back. He's pulled a bit of a gap here now. The other two behind having jokered, though. So
Yeah.
it is a quick Joker if you take it right. I think he could maybe even take it here if he took a good one and maybe just get out ahead or side by side, but we'll see what he does. He might just try push to get a couple more fast laps and then do it.
He's going for a fast lap again.
I think that's what he'll do. I think Jacques has confidence in his own pace, and he'll wait for that fourth lap to take it. Very sideways there.
Rotated a little bit there, yeah.
Bit better from Kenny there. Ali running a bit wider than what they do. Probably not as sideways through that corner. Jacques goes over that jump, so he has to take the Joker now. So let's see where he merges now on the other cars. And yep, it's like I thought, he has enough of a gap there to get out ahead. So if no mistakes are made now, this is where he's going to finish in first place for this round. Kenny, not that far behind, but remember Kenny was behind BT and Alessandro off that start, so he had a bit of work getting past, which would have just slowed him down slightly, because we know for a fact Kenny is not slow. He's already won 3 of the races so far in this series. Just this season alone. 3 races, 2 in a row in fact. So people are looking to beat him. Let's just say he's the guy to beat so far. And BT just coming up the hill now, he finishes in 4th place. So it's an exciting track, this one. A lot of elevation changes. It's a good one to watch here. I'm just going to give the guys... Oh, you know what I forgot to do now in all my haste? I actually forgot to save my replay from the last one. So that's another thing that I have to do that I'm forgetting. It's now with all this extra stuff I'm doing, I am missing the basics. So at least I caught it on the second race. I'll save that replay. I just won't hit the share button. Don't hit that share button, Mark. Don't do it. It's illegal.
Try not to.
It's an automatic banning.
You can't hold me to it when if I'm mid-race, because my hands are everywhere. So yeah, I press every button at least twice.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be a bit more civilized. We can't be as savage this go around, unfortunately.
Yeah.
This go around we're civilized racing. Okay, so Dusty is an eager beaver. He's in the session already. So we got Dusty, Ryan, Mark, and Mark. Double marks tonight. I'm just letting them know. If I go silent, that's likely what I'm doing. I can't type and talk at the same time. I'm not a very good multitasker, unfortunately.
That's okay, mate. I'll try and fill any gaps while you're beavering away, typing away there. But, yeah, it should be an interesting race, this one. I know Ryan, he was talking before, and he's found some pace around here. He's been setting up his car. That's Berries. Dusty, he's quick. He holds the world record.
Yeah, Dusty. So what you got to know about Dusty is every race so far, like the day before we get there, he sets the world record in time trials. Now, it's getting a lot of the guys a bit frustrated because he's making us look really bad now. He just rocks up, sets the fastest lap time in the world. That's not just in our community, that's in the world.
Yeah,
and
it's impressive stuff.
Then he just casually comes and joins us and says, "Oh, I didn't really practice until yesterday." But yeah, he's definitely one to watch. Dusty, super quick. I wouldn't be surprised if he picks up more than one win this season.
He's definitely been.
He's just been a bit unlucky with his finals so far. His qualifyings have been great, and his semis have been okay as well. He just, for some reason, is having terrible luck in his finals. So we're just waiting on berries by the looks of it. Sorry guys, the guys would usually be watching the stream and they'd be in very quick. We got that new system now. The guys are really clued up with it and they join very quickly, but now we have to type. Okay, no worries. He's just gonna reset his game quickly. He's having problems joining the lobby.
That's probably with everything else that's going on tonight with PlayStation Network, isn't it? And seems to be having a bit of trouble.
Yep.
Even before, I was having problems with the Discord again. But I've worked out it's probably because it's on my iPad. I've swapped it onto my phone, the voice chat and
I have
clear
it the
as a
other way
bell.
around. The other way around for me, when I'm on the phone, it randomly disconnects me sometimes from Discord these days. But my
Right.
iPad is 100%. I'm always on the iPad now on Discord.
I put it down at the moment. We're having a few thunderstorms over in Britain, so I put it down to electric, kind of static or something.
There's Berries, so he just needed to
Yeah.
reset everything there. Ah, he looks like he's going to be in my car tonight. No, there he changes to his car.
There
So
we
we're
go.
off. So this is race 3 of qualifying 1 for anyone that is a bit confused. I think we're also a little bit confused, so that helps me a little bit.
Yeah.
And Mark is going to be racing this one, so I won't chat to you. I won't address any questions to you, but I will chat about what you do. So no pressure.
Yeah. Great. Thanks very
Cannot
much.
start. Oh, I need to be direct. Oh, so many things to do this go round. It usually goes much more smoothly than this, guys. Okay, good luck, and
Thanks very much.
yeah,
Good
good
luck
luck.
to all the other guys. Yeah, we'll see how this one goes.
So it's a nice track, this one. Lots of elevation changes. You can actually see it on this map in game. The maps are a little bit like 3D, so you can see the ups and downs, and lots of turns. So you kind of sideways going up and down little hills here, which just sort of adds to the excitement of racing here. In some of the cars, you struggle a bit when you take some of these corners that are downhill. You struggle to see over the bonnet, especially the Ford Focus. The Ford Focus got a very long nose. Uh, and when the car lifts slightly in the front, you can't always see where you're going from cockpit view. So that's something for the guys that use cockpit view or helmet cam. Some of the guys obviously use bonnet or roof cam. I think Jacques uses bonnet or roof cam. I'm not sure what Barry's is using these days. Probably bonnet or something like that. Uh, but as you've seen from myself and from Mark, and I think even from Kenny, Kenny seems to. I don't know if he does for rallycross, but he uses it with other things. He uses cockpit. So I recommend if you're playing the game for the first time, just jump in the cockpit or the helmet cam, and you will get used to it eventually, and it just makes the experience so much more enjoyable. But the cars are off now. Great start there from Berries. He holds first place into that first turn. Only car here going into the Joker so far is Mark, so he's got some open space now to work with. Let's see if he can get back up onto the back of these guys. Dusty on the back of Berries there. Very close to the wall there from Berries. Wouldn't be surprised if he actually brushed it with his nose a bit. Could have slowed him down slightly. Dusty goes Joker. I thought he might. Thinking he's got a little bit more pace. He does want to get held up there by Berries. But having taken that Joker, he comes side by side now with Ratek. So the two of these guys now, big fight for second position. Ratek there is just going to hold on as much as he can there to Dusty and take the fight to him. But this is actually helping Berries. Berries, if he keeps a clear mind here, just keeps driving, he's going to be able to put in some good laps, take that Joker and come out in front again. All the other guys have jokered at the moment. Ooh, Ratek making a mistake somewhere. We missed that one, but he is now in fourth place. Mark also taking him in the Citroen. But Mark runs wide now into that corner, so he's taken by Ratek. Barry's coming up the hill just before the jump. So he has to take that Joker lap now. He's going to go take that Joker, and where is this going to put him in relation to Dusty here? Dusty very close behind. Dusty's actually going to take him. Dusty gets out ahead. So super quick laps there from Dusty to get ahead. Even with the traffic that he was in earlier, he manages to to beat Berries through that Joker. So it looks like Dusty is going to take the first win here in his race tonight. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's the fastest of the night so far. Berry's in second, close behind. Mark, or Ratek now, he's going to go over that jump a bit sideways. That would have been a Code Brown moment if it wasn't that last lap, I'm sure. And that is the results, guys. We've got that as the finish. Sorry guys, just screenshotting and pressing a lot more buttons than I'm used to pressing.
Oh dear, that didn't go according to plan.
Okay guys, so that is all our races for qualifying 1. So what's going to happen now is when eventually this does make its way to YouTube, we're not sure if we're going to stitch them together before, but what might happen is they might come as individual qualifying rounds. So we're going to go silent obviously just while we figure out how to get this and make sure that we've got it, and then we'll start up a new one and you'll see us in a moment. It'll be a bit longer for us than it'll be for you if you're just swapping videos. Okay, let's finish this one up, Mark. So
okay.